So just reflecting on Saturday's win, it's a good win against coming from behind against a team that are going to be there or thereabouts come the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, a lot was spoken about really already in the after-match press conference. But yeah, obviously a good win for us. I think when you look back on it as well, when I think they had four players who played on the Tuesday night. We had 9. 4 of their players, goalkeeper, 2 defenders. So I think it was a huge effort from our boys, and we can talk about it now in that heat on Saturday. So yeah, we're really pleased with everyone and pleased for everyone.
And they don't get any easier going into tomorrow's game, but obviously you can take the positives from another team that are going to be up there coming into tomorrow's game.
Well, we can take the positives if we win, I suppose, can't we? But this is before it. So we obviously have great respect for Derby County, huge club, a fantastic tradition. So we know it's going to be a tough game, but we'll have to deal with that one first before we play Ipswich at the weekend. But yeah, full respect to them. Have some good lads playing for them. I know a few of them, but yeah, a game we're looking forward to.
And weeks aren't going to come much harder than this with having Ipswich on Saturday as well. Will this really show you where you are in relation to everybody else?
I doubt it. Not really. The league table's in its infancy at the moment, isn't it? So I don't think so. And I think at the end of the day, whoever you play, I don't know an easy game. I've never had an easy game as a manager. Even when you go and win a game convincingly, sometimes when you look back at it, the opponents have their moments anyway. So I don't think so, just because it's so early in the season. But I understand where you're coming from with the question. Yeah. And
it's back-to-back wins, first win in the league. You've got to be really happy with how you've started the season.
Yeah, it's funny because all of a sudden you have a couple of wins and then everybody's happy with how we start the season, and yet we had a draw and then got beat 1-0 and had to play another 30 odd minutes with 10 men in a game where we deserve to win that one, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, we haven't had a good start to the season. So I suppose what we've done is we've had an okay start to the season really, but the mood changes obviously when you get a couple of wins, and that's understandable, and for everybody as well. That changes. It helps the players, helps them with their confidence going forward. So we're certainly pleased that we've got those couple of wins, and now we know we've got a good week ahead of us.
And Luke Leahy really seems to have stepped up. Now he's got the captain's arm, and he really seems to have stepped up, scoring the penalty on Saturday.
I suppose stepped up. Well, put it this way, he's been better at being captain this year than he was last year. I suppose results-wise, I'm looking at that. But Luke's a good lad. As I've said, it's not just Luke in there though. There's a good few leaders in there this year as well that will assist Luke, because I think Luke's still a young man, and he's got a couple of experienced boys around him, and that have shown good leadership skills, and we've got that off of quite a few of them. So he's well supported in there, and I'm obviously pleased for him, but I'm pleased for everybody as well.
And it would have been an exhausting game on Saturday, so is there any new injuries or fresh knocks?
One. Yeah, we got one. Don't say who is it, because you ain't getting it anyway. But we've got one injury concern, yeah.
So obviously over the next few weeks the fixtures are going to come thick and fast, aren't they? I think we were just discussing. Yeah. Is it something where you might have to think about rotating a little bit to make sure that you keep the players fresh with the backlog?
I don't know, have we got enough to rotate? I just said to you early on in the press conference that we couldn't make that many changes. So I think rotate is perhaps not the right word, because I don't think we can rotate, if you know what I mean. So we might have to make a change or two.
Yeah.
But I don't think rotate is perhaps quite the right word, if you know what I mean. Yeah. It'd be nice to be able to say that, but I don't think we can do that.
And with the kind of the amount of fixtures coming up, is that frustrating, or just something you just have to take on the chin and just get on with?
Well, when you say frustrating, I mean the reason we're going to go Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday is because we won the cup game. So what we can't do is we can't be euphoric about winning a cup game and then moan 2 weeks down the line that we've got another game. So you can't win with that anyway, can you? I mean, I think we play too many games in our country. If you want my honest opinion on that, so that is something I would be interested in if they would look at. The trouble is, you've got too many cups, and you've got too many sponsors. So therefore, when the money comes in, you just have to play another game, don't you? So, and then we wonder why we don't lead the world in football, or how difficult it is for Gareth Southgate to try and get a team all the time and worry about injuries and players who have played through World Cups, Premier Leagues, European Championships, Premier Leagues, World Cups again, and then we wonder why we can't win them.